Hey YouTube, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody is well today. Blessed and highly favored as usual. Let me clear the energy and then we're going to tap in, see what it is that we need to know right now. I'm hearing a sense of freedom, being free. So let's see what's going to come up. Let's see what the energies are. Let me give y'all a little bit of that. Let me clear my little space and call in some assistance. All right, everybody. All right, my loves. Let's go ahead and tap in. Hope everybody's day went well. All right, Holy Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know? Everyone has value. Okay. Forgive yourself. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Release toxic relationships. Oh, wow. I said it. Freedom. That's what I'm feeling. Practice moderation. Okay, Spirit. Thank you. Forgive yourself as we make kindness counts. All right, my loves. Let's tap in, Holy Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to know? Be yourself. Wow. Be yourself. And I hear unapologetically being you. Authenticity. Okay? Any other messages, Holy Spirit? Yes, focus on the positive. Okay? All right, be yourself. Unapologetically, and it needs to be with authenticity. You feel me? Like being you no matter what. You don't have to impress anybody. It's not about, what people think. Focus on the positive. Be true to self. Be true to self. Any other messages, Holy Spirit? Thank you. Follow the golden rule. Wow. And I'm getting the golden rule is you being real with yourself. That's what I'm getting as far as the golden rule. Ask for guidance. If you don't know, you ask questions. You seek and you shall find. And that's also with, if you're wanting something, you knock on the door and the door shall be answered for you. When you go to see people, you don't just walk up to their place of dwelling and just open the door and go in. You feel me? You knock on the door and that door is open unto you. So there's nothing wrong with asking for guidance. Okay? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Any other messages? Any other messages? Okay. See what's on the bottom of the deck. Let go of ego. Wow. Let go of ego. And I'm going to place that right here under focusing on the positive. It's time to forgive yourself. Remember, forgive yourself was on the bottom. I kept seeing it on the bottom of the deck. Letting go of ego and focusing on the positive is forgiving yourself for whatever has happened to you. Don't feel so victim mentality about the things that happen in your life, because more so than not, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. You take those lessons and you apply them to your life as need be. And if you don't know how, you ask for guidance. Be yourself. Trust yourself. Follow the golden rule. And I feel as though that's you being real with yourself, knowing your truth, standing in your purpose. But you gotta first acknowledge it, then accept it, and then ask for the guidance if you don't know. But then you got to, you got to come up with a resolution. Okay, it says give without expectation. You got to open that heart chakra. You got to open yourself up to change. Letting go of your ego is the biggest thing that the majority of us could do, because you're putting yourself in a very vulnerable state at that moment. But you're to focus on the positive, and focusing on the positive, you should be doing everything with love at the root of it. So therefore, when opening your heart, you can give without expectations. You can do things without expecting, okay, if I see somebody and I give them, they're asking for some money and I give them $5. Now, I do the $5 because I'm thinking in my mind, you know, my ego telling me, yeah, go ahead and do it. Not because my heart is open and I see this person in need and I have it. I've been blessed with it. So now I'm going to be a blessing to this person. No, you do it with the expectation of what you're going to receive in return because of the deed that you just did. You got to follow that golden rule. Being authentic, being true to self, doing everything with love at the root. Just because. Focusing on a positive. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. Those was our messages from our spirit guides of the most highest vibration. So, let's see, my loves. Let's see. Holy Spirit. The messages from the guys of the highest vibrations. It's giving the messages of being authentic, being yourself, being ourselves, unapologetically, letting go of the ego, the lack mentality, things that no longer serve us, getting in touch with our higher selves. Holy Spirit, following the golden rule, making sure that love is at the root of everything it is that we do. And when we don't know what to do, we are to ask for guidance and continue to give without expectation. Always focusing on the positive. Holy Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know concerning being free? What is it that the collective needs to know concerning being their selves? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. What is at the root of this message, Holy Spirit? What is at the root of this message? 7 of Cups. Okay, the Chariot. What else, Holy Spirit? The Emperor. Okay. Holy Spirit, any other messages? All right. Whoa. Okay, Holy Spirit. So let's see what's on the bottom. We got the King of Pentacles. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, the Lovers, and the 9 of Wands. Oh, the High Priestess. All right. So we got the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so the Chariot here, and Cancer energy, the Emperor. Okay, I'm feeling, you know, boss moves. Very well could be Aries, Taurus type energy. The 7 of Cups came out sideways. So I'm feeling that this could be an obstacle. This could be the hindrance to you being free within yourself, showing up in your true state. Because there's movement. You know what it is that you want, and it's time, like, you're wanting to take the initiative to make these boss moves. I'm already seeing that here. But with the 7 of Cups, it's like I feel as though that there are things that still impeding upon your mental and it's like it's almost trying to confuse you. You're being guided to focus on the positive, letting go of the ego, the negativity, the need for controlling. You're trying to, make things happen instead of going with the flow. Here is what I'm getting. Yes, is what I'm getting. And you're being also guided to follow the golden rule. You have to remember that love has to be at the root of everything it is that you do. So with the Three of Pentacles here, I'm being called to tell you that you have to continue to work at whatever it is that you're passionate about. You have to fine-tune your skills. You feel me? You have to ask for the guidance. You have to focus on the positive and just be you. Just be yourself. Do what it is that you know that you're good at. And everything will develop in divine timing. It will evolve naturally with no force. It's like you just going with the flow and allowing, feeling your way through it and allowing nature to take place. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Allowing nature to take place. You already know a lot about everything. A lot of people will tell you, I don't know everything, but I know a little bit about a lot. You feel me? Or a lot about a little bit, put it that way. However it is that you want to take it. You see fit, you put it however it resonates in your life. But with the High Priestess here, that's the energy that I'm feeling. You are already knowing what it is that you want to do, and it's time for you to step up to the plate. But it's like there are things that's clouding your judgment because you're wanting to control it, and you're going to have to allow it to manifest into your life. Don't stop being so defensive about everything, and make sure that love is at the root of everything it is that you're doing. Giving without expectation. Don't be so guarded or so, quick to pounce, I'll say. Let go of the ego. And if you don't know something, don't stand so guarded. Ask for the guidance. You feel me? You mostly already know everything it is about your situation anyway, but the mentality that you're finding yourself in, you could sometimes come off a bit cocky. Okay? And that's not where spirit is leading you. That's not where spirit is guiding you. So you want to move out of love, not out of ego. You don't want to make it seem as though that okay, with this Knight of Swords here, you don't want to make it seem as though that it's going to be your way or the highway, because this is flighty energy, okay? This is that mentality of, this is how I want it and that's what it's going to be, versus the coming together of like the collaboration, because we got the Four of Wands here and we got the Lovers. Now I think this is heaven on earth. This is peaceful tidings here. So to see this energy and then the Knight of Swords the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. I'm just really getting that it's time to ground yourself, and it's time to get up out of the negative mentalities. Don't think so much and don't be so much in your head about the possibilities that may be before you, because you very well may be very well off, but you can't get big-headed. Yes, you embody a lot of information, and you probably are very intuitive, I get as well, but don't misabuse your power. Don't feel as though that everything has to be, black and white. Know that there are some gray areas, and with the gray areas, it could be some shadowy side that needs to be dealt with. Okay, but with this energy here, all is going to be well. I'm just feeling like it's time to put more love into whatever it is that you're doing. It's time to, I'm hearing lay down your burdens. You feel me? It's time to look past the veil. It's time for truth and honesty here. Because there are ideas that can be birthed. There are new creations I'm hearing that are in the making, or possible, and are on the horizon. Who knows what this gift I'm hearing, what this gift could be, but it's here for you if you want it. It's like you have to take heed. You have to, as I said, lay down your burdens. Open yourself up. And make sure that everything that you're doing, love is at the root of it all. And allow things to unfold naturally, and things will be beautiful. Things will definitely be beautiful. Okay, let's see. We got the Magician. The Magician was in reverse. And make sure my deck not upside down. Okay, it's not upside down. The Magician came out, but the Magician was in reverse. Exactly what I'm saying. You have everything within you, but you can't be in this energy of abusing your power. Don't use it for negativity. Don't feel as though, the position you find yourself in, or where you are in life, you use it to your advantage, other than serving your purpose. Okay? Judgment, yeah. Judgment. It's time for you to step up to the plate, and it's time for you to do the right thing. Okay, it's time for you to step up on the throne, and whatever it is that you embody, to exude it. It's time for you to put it to use. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Don't continue to feel as though that this is all about power. I just really feel like power. Don't allow where you've been to dictate where you're going. Because with this, yes, put that to rest. Put whatever it is to rest. A lot of times it's guilt pent up behind this. People are ashamed, depending upon the things that you may have had to endure It's a lot of aggressive emotions probably still harbored up, but you're being, with the Lovers here, you're being called to lay down those burdens, as I stated earlier, laying those burdens down, putting it to rest, letting go of the ego, no longer operating out of the negative mentalities that may have, you know, been birthed or you've been holding on to, and now you have a whole lot of resentment, you know, built up. And that's the mental state you're finding yourself at. And you got other possibilities. You have a lot of things that you embody, but you're not using them to the best of your ability because you then allowed yourself to get too big-headed. You know, you allowing the things that has happened to you to dictate how you're moving in the world, and that's what you're calling into your life. So that's like what that's basically what you've made it, put it that way. But it's time for change. I feel like the change needed is, as I stated, putting more love into whatever it is that you're doing. Love needs to be at the root of everything it is that you do. That your energy needs to be love. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah. So you can move your situation and your circumstances to calmer water. Everything doesn't have to be so choppy. You don't have to be so defensive. You don't have to be so ready to pounce on a drop of a dime. Getting yourself grounded, getting, you know, right within yourself, a different outlook, a different perspective. You know, just lay your burdens down. You're being called because you are not one that don't know any better. And it's not that you don't know of this. It's just that forgiveness, you being real with yourself, accepting, you know, acknowledging that, hey, there maybe there is something that I need to look into. You know, maybe it is something that's going on. You know, we all know that energies could not be of us, but it takes us to be real with ourselves, to recognize and step to the plate. Like, I need to start doing this differently. Or maybe if I do this that way, then, you know, things could start to shift. You feel me? For me. Or maybe things will go right for me or happen for me if I do this that type of way. Because you have the support. You also have the knowledge, and you wouldn't be being put in such a position with such authority if you weren't able to handle it. Okay? So it's time for you to just acknowledge where you are in your life, what's going on in your life, and what it is that you can do to create the change that you're wanting. You know, a lot of times we can easily point the finger and we can easily just make every excuse it is for our circumstances, or we can just stand up and we can be real with ourselves and we can get out here and do what it is that's necessary. All right, so let's see. Yeah, don't be stubborn. Stop with that energy. Get up out of that energy. All right? No time for the stubbornness. No time for the big-headedness. We laying those burdens to rest. We laying all of that down. Continue to exude this love. Embody this. And if you're unsure how to get to this mental state, just go within. Daily meditate. Okay? Because not all is lost. It's a lot of cups here. So, and it's a lot of pentacles here. So I already know that it's abundance here already. But you want to continue to keep that abundance in your life. But that's Queen of Pentacles. This is what you want to continue to keep that within your life. Exactly what I'm saying. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay? The Nine of Pentacles came out in reverse. But we got the Nine of Pentacles here, as I'm stating. You sitting here looking at that big shiny coin. And then you got the rabbit here. That's constant possibilities. That's constant endeavors. That's constant ideas that's coming through. That's going to keep that, your finances flowing. But then you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There's a shift that needs to be made. Make sure that you're going to continue to reap what you're sowing positively, not negatively. Two of Cups. Bringing everything into fruition that you want for your life. You have people that want to celebrate with you. But the mental state that you may be finding yourself in is, you know, everybody is against you, or you can't trust nobody. But that's not your energy. That is not what you truly believe. It's what you've been through. It's the things that you've endured within, you know, whatever you've been through. But that is not your truth. That is not your truth. I don't know. I'm getting truths. So it's like you're going to receive justice. And the battle is not yours anyway. So you physically or mentally trying to battle against anything is not getting you anywhere. You got to basically let go and let God go with the flow. Stop trying to control the outcome of any situation, because it's not up to you. When it's judgment time, that's of a higher power. But justice is here. The scales are going to balance out, and that is the truth of the matter. You hear me? That's the truth of the matter. It's just that you got to get right with self. You know, it's okay to be hurt, but you also have to forgive yourself for allowing the things that have happened to you. If you could have did anything differently, you would have. You had to go through whatever it is you went through to bring you where you are going, where you're going, okay? Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You're feeling like you don't need to do no more because you then got comfortable where you are. Very defensive. You're not letting nobody in. But it's time for you to open up. And it's time for you to continue working. There's work for you to do. Yeah. Coming out very clearly. It's work for you to do. That's how you're going to continue to get to that last pentacle. You hear me? That's how you're going to be victorious. Yeah. That mental state that you are in right now is not what's up. You're going to be victorious. You have I'm trying to say mental state, but it came out like you have the manpower. So, listen, you're back also. You have the support. I said that earlier. You have the support. You got the support system. There's nothing stopping you but you. All right. Holy Spirit, give me some final messages. Give me some final messages for the collective. Yep, the Hierophant. Look at her. Yeah. 10 of Wands. What I keep saying, to lay these burdens down, right? Lay the burdens down. Mind you, the 10 of Wands didn't come out upright. Came out in reverse. So this here is over with. This here is over with. Putting that to rest. And all of the things that you've been through, all of those, they were lessons. They were not losses. They were lessons. And it's time for you to tap in and understand who you are and whose you are and what it is that you're supposed to be actively out here doing. Versus you having the mentality, you know, that everyone and everything is against you, because that is not your flight. That is not the path that you are on, and that's not what you're being called to do. Okay, let's see what's on it. Yeah. Stop fighting it. Go with the flow. Okay? It's time for you to stop fighting it and go with the flow. All right, my love, let me see. Let me see. I haven't used this deck in a minute. Very rarely use this. Let's see. Be a beacon. Be an inspiration. Light the way for others. Wow, that was on the bottom of the deck, my loves. I feel as though that's what you're being called to do. That could be your purpose. You feel me? Because as I stated, there's a lot that you embody. There's a lot that you already entail. And you're not using it the way that the Holy Spirit intended for you to do. Primarily, though, because of the things that you've endured, or what you've been through, or what you have gone through. Could be still going through in life. But it's time for that shift. It's time to make a change. Apply the things that you've been through to your life, for your life. Okay? That's how you will find absolute freedom. That's how you are going to just bring everything in positively the way that it should be. You don't have to force nothing. It'll just start to flow. And you'll start to see the changes being made when you change that mental state. Okay? Because everything we do is out of love. What is the guidance that you have for the collective? Thank you. Stand in your power. Exactly. Be passionate about your vision. Bring about positive change. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That's what I'm saying. Okay? It's okay. You can let down your guard. These things happen for reasons. To every reason is a season. And if you had not experienced or went through the things that you have up until now, you wouldn't be able to stand your ground. You wouldn't be able to stand in your power. Okay? And this is straight truth. And I'm feeling that you're back. Like, this touched me wholeheartedly when I looked at this card right now. It's like justice has been served. You feel me? The horns have been blown. I'm hearing the truth and the light. You got to be passionate about what it is that you want, and you got to stand for something, or you're going to continue to fall for the foolishness each and every time. Bring about the positive change that you can create. Wow, Holy Spirit. I did see something turn. What was that? Creative solutions. Think outside the box. Wow. View things from a high perspective. Didn't I tell? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yes, thank you, Holy Spirit. Confirmation on 10. You see that diamond heart and that butterfly? Change. Time for change. It's ever present in your hearing now. That's what's most important right now. Pure intentions. Pure intentions. Find clarity. Surrender your ego. I've been talking about that this entire video. My loves, here it is. Full circle. Okay? Lay down those burdens. Surrender your ego so you can find that clarity, that mental clarity it is that you seek. That fire burning is right at that heart. Make sure that love is at the root of everything that you're doing. It's okay to be vulnerable, because the minute that you do that, things are going to shift and you will see the changes being made in your life. And then you can stand in your power and you can go ahead and do the things it is that you're being called to do, that you know that you can do. You got the power. You're a spiritual warrior. Wow. Wow, my love. You're a spiritual warrior. Show you are a wise leader. Command the universe to work with you. Ask for that guidance. If you don't know what to do, seek. You shall find. All right, my loves. This is strength. This is courage. You got the power. It's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to stand up. Stand in your truth. Take advantage of the new opportunities that are here for you. Declutter your life. Glimpse a magical doorway. See that doorway? It's open and ready, waiting for you to walk through to absolute freedom. I'm going to say it again. Keep your intentions pure, straight from the heart. Everything you do is coming from love, out of love, without any expectations. Letting go of that ego, that mentality is no longer yours. My loves, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. All right, there it is. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know why, I'm feeling, let me get some insight, okay. I'm feeling like I needed to do something else, so I'm going to put some insight on this, all right, my loves? Holy Spirit, what is the insight behind this message that the collective needs to focus on? How is it that they need to go about making this transformation within their life? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Provide me the most accurate and true messages for the collective at this time. What insight is it that they need pertaining to? Oh, what was, okay. Pertaining to this message. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What insight do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Okay. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What is that insight? Oh. Alright, y'all. Okay. My God is my rock in whom I take refuge. Psalm 18:2. Trust in the divine because the universe has your back. The universe is whose... Listen, you all remember me telling you earlier. It's time for you to know who you are and whose you are, right? My God is my rock, okay? In whom I take refuge. There it is. You are back. You are protected. You are loved. Trust. Have faith. The world is yours. Declutter your life, okay? Look upon me. Seek for the answers that you need, and you shall find. I will never leave you nor forsake you. And I done brought you this far. Trust and believe. I am not going to put you down now. You hear me? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, universe. Thank you, divine ancestors, guardians, angels, and spirit guides of the Most High. Like the video. Comment down below how this resonated with you. Share if you feel led. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, by all means, my loves, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell as well, so when I post videos, you'll be alerted and you can come through and see what info I have for you. If this was your first time here at the palace, welcome, my love. I am thrilled, okay? I am enamored to have you, my baby. And if you was coming back through to see what Lady Bree had for you, tell me what it do, okay? Because y'all already know how we rocking over here. I love the fact that y'all coming through, rocking with me, and whatever it is that you trying to see, whatever it is that you need from me, I'm trying to make it my business to be here to give it to you. Also, I keep asking, you know, if it's certain content, if it's certain types of readings, if it's whatever it is, you hear me? I'm here for you all. We doing this thing together. It's no me without you. So leave that down there too. Y'all heard me? And until next time, you already know, much love, much love, much love and light. Peace.